Hello, everybody. My name is Jeremy, and welcome back to Night Call. I usually try to put another video in between here, but let me explain myself. One, this game is great, and from the people who have watched it, they really dig this. So I wanted to get right back into it. Two, I'm not ready to really just get into The Sims. There's still another family or two I need to make. Then after that, I'll get into like the actual gameplay. And then I did go ahead and purchase another game. I don't know how I'm going to record this one on YouTube. I have an idea. It's probably going to be choppy, but I wanted to get it. It was $10. There's a story mode. I like them, so we'll play that one. Plus Sims, plus so anyways. Night Call. Now, the last time we left off, the cop told us that we need to work with her or they're going to turn us into whatever, because apparently we were murderers. The woman was one of the suspects. It actually ended up being really sweet. We did a little roleplay thing with her that she really appreciated. And now I think we're just kind of going with the flow. We're still in Night 2. We're still playing the judge. We're 45 minutes in. I am sorry. So yeah, this is just a really fun game. I really enjoyed it. This is the first time in a while where I recorded a video and I didn't care how long the video was. You open your eye, one eye. Second there, you hoped the evidence board. Just a dream too. You can make it out in the shadows. Get up quickly. A few minutes later, you're outside your studio. Night 2. Okay, so we did start Night 2. Now, I put myself over on, I think, what'll be the right side of the screen for you guys to kind of see. Now, this looks like a monkey. I'm probably just being right. Now, this is someone of interest. I got about 3/4 of the tank. I think we can get there. I'll have to get gas probably afterwards, but let's go ahead and check out this person. The passenger who enters the cab slams the door and stares at you intently. Oh, you're not who I was trying to pick up. Good evening. Are you kidding? That's how you want this to start? I'm not sure I follow. Small laugh escapes her. Naturally. But of course, if I were to say to you, her voice is slightly raspy, with an oddly metallic sound, October 27th. That's the date. The night of the attack. The night you... Could this woman be the judge? 10:46 p.m. No, the attack took place later. Does that ring a bell? Nod your head. Don't say nothing on that one. She waggles an accusing finger at you. Last October 27th, you were in this very cab, driving to Fair, and you committed a crime. That's right, sir, a crime. Let her go on. Spent the whole day working like an idiot for that rotten newspaper. Do you have any idea what I do for a living? I'm a sub-editor, Mr. Taxi Driver. I correct mistakes. That's a bunch of moron journalists make. There isn't a single one, not one, who know how to write a proper sentence. I've had it. Really had it. And on the night of October 27th, you cut me off. Almost died that night. She grinds her teeth and shudder. I crashed my car. My boyfriend's car, that is. The same guy who made yet another comment about women drivers. The neighbors called the police that night. I made such a scene. To think the guy dares calls himself a feminist. She pauses for a dramatic effect, and a disturbing smile spreads over her face. I'm just like, Her voice is suddenly noticeably quieter, almost fragile. The next day, no more boyfriend. No more car. I messed up a job interview with a major news outlet, a paper where people know how to write, where they follow basic rules of French grammar. Imagine for just a minute I could have stopped correcting copy for a bunch of morons. Take a deep breath. But all because of you, because of your cab, everything changed the night of October 27th. A sad faraway look comes over her. My life has never been the same since. Her voice is bursting with fury and hatred. Forced to go live with my mother while I went apartment hunting in this rotten city where tiny studios cost an arm and a leg. So I started looking for you. The back of your neck breaks into a sweat. You can feel cold, clammy droplets about to drip down your spine. I started asking around. I bribed one of your colleagues into giving me your number. A droplet of sweat sliding down your back. And I found your address. Your first one, that is. Shiver as the drop reaches your boxers. Good God, that's very descriptive. But that's your business. What matters is that I did eventually get your address, other address, the real one. The draw has reached your telephone. You start saying, so just very just. I'm envisioning a sweat droplet dropping into an ass crack right now. At first, I admit, I was planning on going to your place. Shrugged her shoulders, her voice is softened a little. Just maybe spit in your face or something like that. And then I thought to myself, no, Ludovine. Maybe the guy deserves a chance. You never know. So you're going to apologize. Go on, give it your all. Take your time. Take a deep breath. She breathes in deeply, then exhales. Like that. Sure. Yeah. I don't remember what happened that evening. Sorry for everything that happened. Your car, your ex, the job. Sorry. Shit. She heavy sighs, spilling her anger all at once. I don't know what to say. You were, then it was, her voice is slowed down. It was, smile lights up her face. Exactly what I need to hear. I've been thinking about it for months, going over and over it, every second of the accident. Telling myself it could have been different, less complicated. Less, well, you know. It doesn't matter. Thanks. All her anger has evaporated. No more looks that could kill. Simmering rage or grinding teeth. Everyone was a jerk anyway, and then this job, maybe it wasn't so great. Just give you a little smile. I tend to get all worked up about things. You notice. And sometimes I take things a little too far. That too. In Paris, I guess we were quick to forget about being nice to each other. About being polite, and for a taxi driver, you're a real sweetheart. Just give us a short laugh. This is what I suggest. I'm going to exit the cab. I'm going to go for a little walk in the cold to get my mind off things. I have to learn to manage my anger. It's eating me up. She shakes her head and then, without another look at her way, goodbye. The door opens and closes. You're alone in the taxi. Your head spinning slightly as if you had a drink. Just one, but something really strong. Vividly try to remember that night. Nothing. Nothing but a vague impression of something behind you. The killer's silhouette, a fleeting presence. You shake your head. There's nothing more than before. If only you had turned around, everything would have been easier. We had seen the face of... Why don't you start the cab? Okay, well, I guess that settles that. I was trying to get this person there. They're still there. That person is. But okay, interesting. You know, I'm going like I'm trying to like go through these things and trying to be as kind as I can. You know, I think the first one that was like yellow like this, I was just kind of being like, I'm gonna play along just to see, because I feel like I'm gonna have to keep getting these people back. So they have to be repeating customers, because you got to think, she said that the killer's coming back for you. They're not gonna try to kill you automatically. I think it's gonna be something that you're just gonna know. So I'm gonna click this one. I still got more than half a tank, it looks like. So somewhere in the street, ran into the movie star. One of the coffee ads. He's one of the people, so I'm going to accept this. I will have to get gas after this, though. Door opens. It's Hervé, a homeless man like hundreds of others in Paris. You know each other for years, and every now and then he asks a favor of you. Drive him someplace. As usual, he greets you quietly, though he always seems a little on edge. Hey, buddy. What's up, pup? There's a strange verbal tick that you never really understood. Okay. You start the cab. Pastor keeps looking over his shoulder, clearly worried. Is that okay, Hervé? Yeah, sure. No worries. His voice trails off. He seems like to be collecting himself. It's just... there's a cop on my tail, Jail. A cop? Does anybody come around asking about me? What do you mean? You know, like from the crime squad? Nobody's been talking to me about you. Guy's been driving me crazy, asking all the questions, digging up my past, you know what I mean? Digging up your past? Like my old girlfriends and stuff, where I used to live. I left the shelter. At first I thought it was that killer, you know, the serial killer. He was after me. Not really, it's just saw that serial killer guy's face. Oh, you did? He pauses, just enough time for your brain to process the information. Oh, you've seen his face? You gotta look at the judge? Your pastor gives you a funny smile. I saw him in profile, Ma. On his face? Profile. What's the difference? I was like 50 feet away from him, man. I was like sleeping in an alley just across the street where, well, you know, he killed the last victim. My stomach hurt, couldn't sleep, and you know, I saw him in profile. He had this weird way of walking, sort of hunched over, and if he were tired. That's all. Yeah, that's all I saw. He had on black gloves and the streets were dark. Didn't see anything else. He's staring at you. Why do you care, man? I'm just curious, that's all. Yeah, well, the cops come around again, you say I'm gonna go fuck off. I'm not going to tell the police anything. Not a damn thing. I know the anger has crept back into his voice. Goddamn cops! They're never there when you need them. I sure as hell ain't gonna help, yo. They can go kick sick. Away, furious. Keep quiet and focus on the road. All of a sudden, your pastor gives the seat back in front of him a good thump. Hey, stop it here. Stop here, near. Slow down and pull over as soon as you can. Okay, I'm out of here. See you later, man. He reaches for the door. You're a good guy, you know that? Take care of yourself. The door opens and closes, and it vanishes into the darkness. Open the window on your side. You're dying for a cigarette to relieve the pressure, to calm your racing heart. Take a deep breath and drive away. A free fucking ride? Damn. Alright, so we need to get some gas here. I think I'm gonna go to this gas station here and get some gas. Pull over and stop at the gas station. So in sight. Fluorescent lights irritate your eyes, and the smell of pee. The smell of pee-pee is wafting up the space between the pumps. It's self-service here. We're directly at the pump. The mini mart over there. And must sell newspapers. The person behind the counter must see and hear things. It might be worth asking a couple of questions. The place is as shady as ever. We're getting out of the cab. Smell off the guy running the shop at this station. Hot dogs? Yep. Say, I feel like you, someone who spends most nights here, must know something about the killer, right? Raises his head and seems almost happy you brought it up. Hell yeah. Clue. Him on the counter barely looks at you as you leave. Alright, let's leave. Get in your taxi and drive away. Right, do I have time for anybody else? This question. It doesn't seem like there's like a lot of... Oh. Someone blinking in yellow there. Somebody of interest. St. Olin. Let's go drive. You immediately recognize the passenger who just climbed into the back seat of your cab. His face has been plastered all over the news for the last few weeks. He's a lawyer. A lawyer who represents a terrorist. He gives you an address and you start driving. Hold your gaze in the rearview mirror like he's trying to read your mind. Drive across virtually empty Paris. And the lawyer nervously consulted notes. Alright. He answers without looking up. Yes. You get the message and leave him alone. Continue driving without saying a word. Ashton mutters. Why did he say that to the cops? Not taking this seriously, he doesn't get it. Idiot. Again. Or is he contradicting himself or just... You glance into your mirror. The lawyer looks like a smaller version of himself. Don't say anything on that one. Your eyes meet him in the rearview mirror. See him start to break. I can't take it anymore. Takes a deep breath. He loses control of his voice. This guy's a real asshole. He's not just a monster, he's a total idiot. Tears form in the corners of his eyes. Never seen such a moronic defendant. You know what it's like to defend a moron? You know what it's like to get only 3 hours of sleep a night so you can defend a fucking moron? Do you have any idea? He yells so low the windows shake. Say nothing, man. Pause barely. Time to take a deep breath. Jesus effing Christ already! He kicks the seat in front of him. Jesus! Calms himself down. He stays his breath. I'm the one who agreed to it. I actually fought to represent him. It's my own damn fault I'm being dragged through the mud. Raises his hand. Snickers. Yeah, I admit it. First, I thought it was pretty great. being on TV, all the interviews, journalists asking my opinion about everything. I shook so many hands, said so many words, sentences, and actually said nothing. When I worked in the hood, not a single person cared about my work. And now, in 5 hours, I have to be on the radio, and 7 on TV. Pauses, breathes, oh my fucking god. His voice sounds further and further away. You need some rest. He chuckles. Rest? No way. Actually, it's simple. I almost never sleep. I'll lie in bed, I stare at the ceiling and go over the evidence in my head. Sits up. It's barbaric, disgusting, so horrific it's almost unreal. Lets out a sigh from somewhere deep in his body. And then I discovered my client bought nails. The nails that were in the bombs. In the corner market. And he kept the receipt. He kept the fucking receipt. Folded in half and slipped into his wallet. That's what I see when I close my eyes. Disemboweled bodies and a receipt for €2 worth of nails. Why? He raises his voice quite high. Why, for God's sake? He thought he could expense it when he got to heaven. He pauses. So stupid and so dangerous. He disgusts me. He revolts me. Say nothing. His fit of rage subsides. His fingers are shaking. When I signed on, I would be representing someone crazy. I thought he was just a moron who played too many video games. The guy has never even read the holy book that used to justify their so-called actions of martyrdom. He read a few passages online. Passages. Online. Do you have any idea what a complete moron he is? He chuckles. I'm sorry, I'm truly sorry. Shouldn't have said all that. Takes a deep breath. I don't have anyone else to talk to with it about it. All the other lawyers avoid me like the plague. My mother can't understand why I'm doing this. She's so ashamed. She went back to Algeria. It's shame. I get the shame. What I don't get is when people just lump things together. I am not a terrorist. I am not a murderer. Inside of his eyes, he looks like he's been crying. He starts talking again, in a much softer voice. We're gonna hang him right here, right now, and no one, I'm telling you, will shed a tear. He stays quiet for a moment, catches your gaze. That's why I keep doing this. He's only for equality. Our country was founded on it. These rights have been abused far too often for me to look the other way. The finger seems to be lifting. The taxi has almost reached its destination. In the back seat, the lawyer is much calmer, his voice is soft. I need to be reminded of this. This will serve as a lesson. He looks at you in the mirror and bores into you with a gaze. It's odd, isn't it? And I ran into you tonight. I mean, as if... No, forget it. You pull over, pays his fare. Wait, don't take this the wrong way, but hand you another bill. Here, this is for you, for listening. For hearing what I had to say. He flinches, then nods. You're right. Perhaps it's better this way. Your pastor looks at you, trying to understand your refusal. He smirks with embarrassment. This was a bit awkward, wasn't it? He sighs, quickly does his things together, and leaves the taxi. Fuck. He's getting out of the cab. He realizes he left an envelope behind. For a second, one tiny second you hesitate. You sound important. Ooh, say nothing. He gets out of the taxi, walks a few steps away, and turns around to wave before he enters the bistro. Turn around and grab the envelope you're supposed to left behind. You'll open it when you get home tonight. You drive off. You're damn right. Do it at any cost. Okay, what's this? What is that? What is this? It's an eyeball. I have no idea what this is. I'm leaving that envelope. At this time of night, you and the public maintenance truck are the only things moving. Oh, shit. You park a few streets away from the Argentinian embassy. Wait for your contact. You sigh. It seems odd to have a contact so extensive. The guy is one of your regular poker buddies, night watchman at the embassy. You get out of your taxi and walk towards the big metal gate. Clean lines, early 20th century, maybe lots of wrought iron. The gate opens as someone moves towards you. They indicate you should follow them. The person's face is hidden by the oversized hoodie. Your heart starts beating faster. What if it was... You walk into a narrow covered passageway, probably entrance to the parking garage. The man turns around and lights up a cigarette. The light lights up his face for a second. A young man with a curly hair, pale skin. He looks young, very young. They'll return 50 euros. What? You want information on Gordishir? I got info on Gordishir, and it'll cost 250 euros. That's what it'll be. He raises his hands in front of his chest. His accent becomes stronger. No. It's 250 euros or nothing. Someone learns I fished around, they'll fire me on the spot. But don't pay. Seeing disappointed on the young man's face, something's holding him back. Okay, listen, give me 200 and we're good, okay? Don't pay. You're a loss. The young man walks by you, almost shoving you aside, and he keeps going. You hear the embassy door open and close with a heavy bang. A second later, you're back in the taxi. You shake your head in disappointment. You start the car and get back to your shift. I have no idea what the fuck that was. I mean, I probably should have took it, but... whatever. Let's see here. Let's go here. This one was interesting to me. I'm gonna pay you, like, all my fucking money? Well, this is just a random person. What the fuck is that? I need to go to St. Okay, so back up to where I was. Accept. The next passenger does not simply get in. She throws herself in. Oh. Energetic, lively, chatty. Looks like she never stops. She gives you her address and heaves a big sigh. You start driving. Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. Everything okay? That just knocked me on the ass. No other way to say it. She opens her eyes wide. I just saw the best movie called Usual Suspects. But what a waste. What a fucking waste. Oh, what's wrong? What's wrong? They got ransacked. Ransacked, man. I'm telling you, that movie is the bomb. But they let everyone take their piece of it. You know? Make parodies of it. The movie started in 5 seconds in, I was standing on my seat screaming. It's the dude with the glasses right there. Shit, how stupid can you be? It's the handicapped guy. And obviously I was right. Then I just had to sit through the whole investigation. The cop wasn't too bad. Just didn't understand that the culprit was the dude telling the story from the very beginning. Yeah, my friend, it was handicapped guy. It was the handicapped guy. Okay, but wait a second. Seriously, great idea. But don't just give it away. See, take me for example. I write screenplays, short and such. But when I have a good idea, I keep it to myself. I've got ideas, my friend. Things you wouldn't believe. They're so wild. But I don't say anything. Nothing. Too bad for everybody else. My ideas are mine. I don't want anyone else swiping them. The guys that made that movie had an incredible idea. Incredible! But they let everyone use it to make stupid clips you watch on your phone while eating the kebab. The movie's old, too. Came out before the internet was invented or something. And they still got ransacked. There's a parody with that guy with their gray hair. Same scene, same idea. So of course I laughed when I saw that scene, you know. And the end, well, you know how it's going to end if you've seen the parodies. You still got two assholes arguing about it when you leave. Ezra suddenly starts speaking with a southern accent. So you think it was really him? Yeah, I do, moron. She sighs, drops the accent. Morons. They're not good enough for that movie. Not even for the parodies. She seems really annoyed, but when she starts speaking again, her voice is oddly gentle. There are a lot of ideas here. I mean, on this planet. Same ideas just go around and around, just keep repeating themselves. Since we've lived all that long and we lose our minds as we get old, well, we just forget someone already had that idea. So I'm hanging on to my ideas. If someone steals them, I'll clobber them. If someone copies them, I'll clobber them too. If someone parodies them, well... Wait, I don't know yet. Okay, I'll clobber them, of course. Speaking of which, we have lots of ideas. You must meet all sorts of weird people on the job, especially at night. It's very agitated. Come on, tell me. What do you mean, sometimes? Be more specific. Some clients are one of a kind. Meaning, they're mysterious. Sounds. Well, shit, you have your pitch down. Who's the weirdest passion you ever had? Once, a cat climbed in my cab and I carefully prepared to escape from the master. I brought him to the station and hopped on the train headed to the courtside. You're fucking with me. I mean, it's not a bad idea, but it's a bit over the top, don't you think? Yeah, a cat on its own? Could it talk? No. Yeah. It's a rich old lady. I believe I can do without your service from now on. She burst out laughing. Don't take it to heart or anything. I mean, to each their area expense, but I'm going to make great movies. Movies that are cool and blockbusters. Yeah, blockbusters. A lot of people look down on them, but not me. But whatever, that's cool. Maybe it's because I come from a neighborhood where people bust things. She laughs. You almost reached your destination. Or maybe you're planning on writing a script about a taxi driver listening to a girl talk about the movies. She stops. Yeah, that doesn't really sound all that interesting, does it? You're a movie there. Never going to work. She burst out laughing. You pull up in front of her young pastor's building. She pays her fare and gets out in a hurry. Good night. When she's halfway to the front door, she turns around. We see that cat again. Can you bring him to me? I've always wanted one. Side quest accepted. I will bring that kitty cat to you. You went into the light in the lobby is going on the job. Oh, she tipped $2. Okay, cool. Alright, let's see here. Most of these aren't. Oh! You know more about your clients. Check the page in much detail. Okay. Okay, okay. You charm Claudia. Okay. Okay, you have met Ludovine. Okay. Things didn't go so well at first with Ludovine. But they ended up okay. Okay. You've met Hervé. They helped you with your investigation. Okay. Let's read some of these. You met Celine. You stole his documents. I sure did. Sure did. You met Leia. You told Leia about Krauke, the cat. That's everything there. Okay, great time. Loved it. Good time. At the foot of your front door, just behind the drain pipe, you noticed an envelope. It's thick and heavy. You can make out your name, written in thick black marker on the front. Your real name. Take a deep breath and go inside in the envelope. You find more information. Just as Buzzard promised. Leave them on the table. Look at the new evidence on the table. It'll take you a while to read everything carefully. Your neighbor flushes the toilet out of the corner of your eye. You can see the pipe shake. Look aside and get to work. Alright, let's... Salim's file, investigate that. Ground 4. Let's... Not enough time. Okay. Look here. Alright. So these things still have not been really messed with. Okay, so it's all killer wearing black gloves. Message on crimes and you deserve this. Okay. A spent bullet case. Victim. Oh, it's Claudia. Junta. So that's okay, so this is everybody. Put that there too. Victims and research. Killer knew the victims and researched them. I'm just saying, Claudia's got quite a few of things tied to her. 3 per here, 3 per here, 2 per here, 3 per here. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for Claudia. So it's not looking great for Claudia. Okay. In the night here. With a heavy hand, you wipe your tired face. You slowly open the sofa bed and lie down. The events of the day run through your head. Straight to the passengers, their faces, their problems. Well, you open one eye. Your attention turns to shouting upstairs. The door slams. Typical. You get up quickly. Minutes later, you're outside of your studio. Night 3. Alright, so we're going into night 3 here. Down in the form of here. I guess maybe I should take that. Oh, there she is again. Okay, oh, there's her. I probably need to get her. Nothing like super sexy, so we're gonna stop there for now. Going into night 3, got a little bit more information. I think I'm leaning towards Claudia right now, but that's because there's so much evidence pointing to her. So we're gonna stop there for now. Thank you guys very much for watching. We'll pick this back up. I'm hopefully starting the new video tomorrow. Hopefully tomorrow morning, maybe tomorrow afternoon. We don't know. But we'll get that started, and we'll continue playing this. This is just super fun. It's very relaxing, even though that it's very, like, puzzle-based. Gotta figure out who did it. So, yeah. I mean, thank you guys very much for watching. Like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.